Hi again. I thought I would do another quick vlog about the NHS differences and a bit of a conflict between NHS Wales not tying up with England and England not tying up with Wales, and the same vlog, I would imagine, pretty well is applicable for Scotland and Northern Ireland. So on a previous vlog, you may or may have not watched, I mentioned about some issues I'd had with the Welsh NHS service. So I live in England and I'm working this season in mid Wales. So when I came here, I thought it was going to be quite a simple process. I have a repeat prescription back at home, so I thought ordering a prescription was going to be dead easy. It's not. So basically, if you go into Scotland or Wales, you will first of all need to register with the doctor. Here in Wales, it is a very manual process. They still use pens and papers and fax machines. So anyway, back in March, I successfully registered fine and dandy with a doctor. Then I had to actually take boxes, physical boxes of my medication, which is just statins. It's nothing super complex, but they would not accept the prescriptions that I had on my NHS England app. I had to physically take a box of tablets. Fortunately, I'd got a box with me, which they then, believe it or believe it not, photocopied, which was all bizarre. So I registered with the doctor, got my tablets onto their system, opted for a chemist. So my option was, as we've got on the high street of the town where I am, it was for Boots, who have a text alert system. So the tablets were then ordered and no alert came from Boots. So into town I had to drive, and the surgery had not faxed the prescription to the chemist. So to cut a long story short, the tablets in April I did get eventually. May came along, and I think it was May the 22nd, my phone went bleep bleep, and I got a text message going, my prescription is ready to pick up. Hallelujah, amazing, this is working, this is great. So no problem at all. June came, and the 22nd or thereabouts is when I normally get this prescription. And no text message. So I thought I'll give it a couple of days, you know, technology's like, and nothing. So once again, I had to drive into town. I went into Boots and said, you know, where's my prescription? And they were great. The staff, absolutely amazing staff. They went onto their system, and oh, right, we don't really know. What we'll do is we'll fax, yes, they fax the doctor to fax the chemist to see what was going on. Will it be a problem, I asked? No, they said. So 2 days, nothing. I'm now coming up towards the end of the month. I've got 4 tablets, I think it was, something like that, left. Went back into town and said, you know, you said I would get my prescription and it's not happened. They said, well, we'll chase it again. This was now Friday. Yeah, Friday, coming up to the weekend. We'll issue an emergency prescription for 1 week of tablets. So managed to sort that out. Friday afternoon, I don't know, 3 o'clock, something like that, I got a message, sorry, a phone call, a very, very nice phone call from Boots, who I spoke to, and apparently I wasn't now on the doctor's system. So I had to go back into the doctor, so stop work, drive back into town, and go to the doctor and say, I don't seem to be on your system, what's the problem? So it transpires that when you register with a temporary doctor, it's only applicable for 3 months. And after 3 months, you're taken off. You don't get a text message or a phone call going, just to notify you, Mr. Taylor, we are no longer blah, blah, blah from the doctor's surgery. I'm guessing if I had a fax machine, they could have faxed me because that's the technology that they're using. So I had to go back in. I had to re-register with the doctor again. and success on Monday. Bing, my phone went and I got my prescription. So just be really mindful of these quirky NHS things. And apparently there is a system as in England that you can send it to certain English chemists and they will post the medication onto you. I just opted to be able to go and pick up my own medicine. And also in Wales and Scotland, you do not pay for prescriptions. So I was saving myself £9, whatever it is, for a prescription. So I've now re-registered with a doctor for another 3 months. And what I'll now have to do is at the end of August, go in again and re-register to make sure that they've got me until the end of the season. So, yeah, so that's something very, very quirky to really be careful if you end up moving to work temporary or seasonal in Wales. And I'm pretty sure the same thing would happen in Scotland and indeed Northern Ireland. Okay, COVID vaccine. Ding, yep, double jabbed. So, back at home, I was getting text alerts and phone calls from NHS England telling me to go and get the jab. So I had to tell them that I couldn't get the jab in England because I'm now in Wales. And if it was just a short distance, it'd be fine from over a 4-hour drive away. And I'd get my jabs done here in Wales. Yep, I phoned the doctor and they said, yeah, well, you'll hear from somebody. That never happened. I phoned the doctor again. It never happened. And to cut a long story short, again, this must be in, I'm guessing April now, early April. I found an NHS email address for a COVID NHS, I don't know, reach out people. So I emailed this email and lo and behold, they did get back to me fairly quickly within a couple of days and I got my first jab. That was great. So I was told to wait until the end of May, I think it was, and I'd hear to get my second jab. So nothing happened. So this email I got, I re-emailed them and they said, yes, you will hear from us, and nothing happened. So several weeks passed by and I said, you know, I'm not hearing anything. I've got no communication. And lo and behold, boom, an email for an appointment literally the following day, 24 hours later, and I got the second jab. And the then real quirky thing is I've got a card, so it's in the car, I should have bought it here for you to see, which has got evidence that I've been double jabbed. That information, even though it's on my NHS number, is not shared to NHS England. So on the NHS app on your phone, it doesn't show that you've had the vaccine. So you've not got the COVID passport on your phone. Yeah, weird again. And I know a few people where this has happened to. So just thought I would do this vlog and pass on the experience what I've had. And yeah, if you end up doing seasonal work away from England and you go to one of the devolved countries, nations, so that's, yeah, Wales, Scotland or Northern Ireland, just be very wary that they do things very, very differently. Right, guys, I hope that's been of some use to you. If it has, fantastic. You know what to do. You can hit the subscription button below. That would be amazing. Give the video a like. And, you know, I'm trying to grow this channel. It'd be amazing if you could do that. And, you know, I'll see you guys on the next one. Thanks for watching.